What is up, everybody? We are back in the building. We are only 5 minutes late today. I am becoming less black by the moment because I was almost on time. Normally it'd be like 30 minutes. We are only 5 minutes late today. The transformation is almost complete. A lot of things are happening that honestly, I'll tell you that I predicted them all. There might be people who hate on me and say that I didn't. But we got some no jumper business to discuss today because things that I saw coming from a mile away are finally going, they're finally happening. That's all I can say. Let me bend the front of my hat. You guys like my 1926 hat? Dope. You know anything about the year 1926? No, you don't. See? This is my 1924 hat. This is my 1926 hat. I want you guys, if you're a smart person, give me some things that happened in the year 1926. Type it in the comments, and I might do something really nice for you. I'll tell you one thing: Marilyn Monroe was born in 1926, and Winnie the Pooh was created in 1926. Harry Houdini died in 1926, and Hirohito became Emperor of Japan in 1926 after his dad died. That's the guy who led Japan into World War II. The first black person to ever perform at the Grand Ole Opry was in 1926. Queen Elizabeth, did I tell you guys Queen Elizabeth was born in 1926? What else happened in 1926? 1926. The first time television was ever seen. 1926. What else? 1926. I'm drawing a blank. What else? What else happened in that? What else happened in 1926, honey? Oh, you don't know? Okay. Well, I gave you some good stuff. You guys go look up the rest of the stuff. But anyway, we are in the building. We got to talk about the fact that two of No Jumpers hosts are. I had to give you guys a little education before we got all the way ignorant. Okay, Castro was born. Good one. Bricc, not the trick, is apparently about to accept a plea deal on his Fed case. 15 years in prison. Federal case, 85% of your time. Bon voyage, Mr. Bricc baby. We'll see you on the other side, my friend, unless I'm dead. And then Almighty Trafficker, he is now looking at 6 years in prison. That is state prison, following his case that involves him attempting to do something underhanded to a young lady using pepper spray and some other stuff. Now, I have my theories on what he did. It was following him being fired from No Jumper, so I think he was broke. He was cash strapped. He claims to be a pimp or a trafficker. That's his words. He said he is a pimp, right? And I believe that he was trying to go back to his old ways. People don't understand that a lot of that involves coercion, and this is just a theory of mine. I believe he was trying to coerce a young lady into doing something for him, working or whatever, and it ended up backfiring on him. He's an idiot. This is what idiots do. But he was on No Jumper the other day on Thursday show, and he chose to disclose the fact that he missed the Thursday show before because he was at court, and he was in court due to the fact that he is currently, fighting that case that he got after he left No Jumper. So this guy, he's just a consummate loser. That's what he is. He's someone who has a lot of talent with rap. He's someone who has a decent level of personality, but instead of just being the little light-skinned boy that he is, he want to be a thug. Shorty say he want to be a thug, but it ain't in him. So what he has to do is he has to cosplay. And when you're faking something, you always got something to prove, right? And a lot of times when you're trying to prove something to other people, you end up crashing out, man. You end up crashing out, man. And that's what's going on right now. It's just crazy to me that somebody could be so concerned with what the internet thinks that they would actually lose their great paying job, then go out in the street as if that mistake wasn't big enough. Follow that up with another idiotic mistake. Another idiotic mistake. It's just bad. It's just bad. And this guy just ain't gonna learn. It's given entitled. It's given ignorant. It's given bitch assness. It's just given straight up sucker. And when I look at this, this is confirmed by him. I'm about to play the video where he says it. When I look at this, I remember when he pulled that knife on me. I hope if the feds are watching, throw that, give him 6 more years for that. I remember when he pulled the knife on me and he was in the corner after he ran, right? I jumped up, he ran and hid in the corner behind security, right? And then when I rushed the corner and had him and security hemmed up in the corner, he brandishes a knife, and then I back off, and he's looking at me. He says, "Do something, do something, do something." And I was so mad, I was ready to actually do something. I was ready to actually get cracking. But when I walked outside and I was ready to come back in, and that security guard was like, "Man, you better than this. You don't got to deal with this shit. He's scared of you. You're going to do something you're going to regret. He's going to call the cops, and you're going to be the one sitting in jail." And you know what I thought? Remember that episode of the Boondocks when those two dudes was about to have a ninja moment? And then they was having a ninja moment, and then a white guy was walking past, and he stepped on a black dude's shoe, and the black dude was like, "What you having a ninja moment?" And the white dude started to engage with him, and the white dude said, "Wait a minute, I'm white." And then he just smiled and walked off. That is the exact moment I had. Steelers Nation said he spit on it. I wonder if that spitting is going to work for him in prison. That's the real question. Because what we know is, even at No Jumper, Almighty bitches up to anybody he thinks is a thug. Now he gets to go to jail and be surrounded by thugs. So he's good. So, whatever you do in your regular life, that's what you're going to do in jail. So he tucks his tail. Even the people like Munchie B and Hefe and these dudes, the guy tucks his tail to them. So what do you think he's going to do when he gets to jail? He's going to tuck his tail, and his butthole going to be looking like a hula hoop by the time on the other side of that 6 years. I'm calling it out right now. Right now, I'm calling it out. This guy is coming out of jail gay. I'm calling this right now. Bro about to be like that dude on Life. Remember the one little fruity dude who was dating, who was the boyfriend of Bernie Mac? This guy is coming out fruitier than a bowl of Fruity Pebbles, dude, with no milk. This guy is coming out fruitier than a fruit salad with no la lechera on it. Actually, it might be drizzled in la lechera, so it's extra sweet. I'm calling it right now. He looks stressed as hell on Thursday. The Bible says do not celebrate when your enemies fall or stumble, but Almighty is not my enemy. He is not my enemy. Almighty is somebody that disrespected me, and even after he disrespected me to the fullest extent, I still tried to give him advice over the internet, right? And KP, I don't know, why does every LA Compton gang member feel the need to defend Almighty Suspect? He gonna be good in the pen. No, he not. That booty hole is cooked. That booty hole is cooked. He might catch more cases because he's a dude always trying to prove something to somebody. We're gonna tonight. Excuse me. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Can you come in real quick? I need can you come in real quick? Is there any type of like spells or rituals I could do to make sure this nigga stays in jail even longer?
I cannot confirm or deny that on air.
Just cough if it's something we could do. Can we sacrifice a chicken or something?
We don't need to do that.
So it's possible. We don't even got to do that. So if you hoping that he don't do a long time, listen, hope denied, motherfucker, because we are about to do some serious witchcraft to make sure this. You see this little thing right here? I got this thing from a witch doctor in Africa, okay? I don't know what this thing does, but I will summon whatever spirits are inside of this damn thing right here to make sure that they ensure that that dude does at least triple his sentence. 6 years, I'm sentencing him to 18. Me and the universe and the ancestors are giving this nigga 1 million lashes and 18 years in prison. I'm just telling you that right now. Look, that's all I know. It might go left. I am willing to sacrifice myself to screw this guy over. Understand that. These thugs, the fake thugs are the ones, they have to be stopped. They have to be stopped. I got all types of little spiritistic things in this house. Hey, where's my Soul of Africa book? Hold on real quick. Listen, dude, you that well. Like, I have all types of books with like incantations. This book right here, bro. When I freaking bought this book, bro, the dude at the store, the African was like, do not buy this book, bro. He was like, do not buy this book, bro. This is a book of rites and rituals. You can read it right there. Magical rites and traditions. Look at the back. Look at the back of the book. Do you see this book? This is not a joke. Understand that. I will get in this book, bro. I'm reading this bitch tonight. Listen, tonight. We are going into straight. We are going all. You guys, you're not a real Pan-African. Shit. You gonna see some shit. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You see this? Look at this. You scared. Y'all already scared. Y'all already scared. They even see. Come on, bro. I sleep with shit like this in my house. Listen. We going full witchcraft on this nigga. It's over for this dude. It's over. Let me take the cover off of that bitch. Listen, you know when the book ain't got no pictures, it just got the words on the top. It's over for this dude. I'm going to just open a random page. We sacrificing goats and everything. Let's go, dude. Stop playing. You think 607 Unk is more powerful than me? No. What Drewski say? We got him. We got him right where we want him. We got him right. We got him right where we want him. Go look this book up. The African said, do not buy this book, my brother. I'm begging you. I said, what's the price? What's the price? Bitch had a little dust on it. Listen, we got him right where we wanted. We got him right where we want him. Neem, you want the link? You said you never call in. I'll give you the opportunity to come over and defend Almighty. I won't even be mean to you. I'll let you talk all you want to. Here, I'm gonna give you the link. Go ahead, Neem. Go ahead, Neem. We playing prison rules with the universe, though. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. Yeah, of course. Yeah. But first, everyone keeps saying, "Oh, say allegedly." I'm gonna just play the video where he said it. I mean, I guess there's a chance he might not end up going. I guess a very slim chance, but it doesn't look likely. The way that dude looked depressed on that show the other day, between the legal system, his ignorance, and these rites and rituals that I'm about to work on, bro's cooked. Bro is cooked. I'm incorporating the power of all my witches to get to make sure this nigga's hairline is going to be non-existent. His hairline is going to be sitting back like the 2-yard line on the NFL football field. That man going to come out, just go ball, bro. Bro going to come out looking like a salamander. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Tell him who told you to buy it. This is my guy right here. This is my guy. The bro know. Look, bro. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Come on. The bro is in the building. Stop playing with us. Stop playing with us. Don't ever underestimate. I'm smarter than the average bear. Hey, boo-boo. I don't know why I got a little crackling now. I'm doing a lot. But anyway, come on, man. Let's play this. Let's let him admit that he's going down, and then we can go ahead and keep on going on this one.
Yeah, I was in court fighting for my freedom and shit.
Oh, it'd be like that.
Happy to see you out, my boy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fresh fit.
No.
Knock on
You gonna
wood.
stay out.
Do you care to discuss like what you got going on with that?
Yeah, you feel me? I'm definitely facing a cool little amount of time. You feel me? And it's looking like the only way that I'm going away with, like, the only way I'm not going to jail is if I go to trial and beat everything, which is highly unlikely. So you feel me? It's probably looking like I'm gonna be going for a couple summers.
Okay, so regardless though, there is still like there hasn't been anything set in stone. There's still a chance that you could take it to trial. And
yeah, I'm gonna have to. You feel me? Because they're trying to use my childhood strikes against me. I tried to put in a Romero to stop them from counting my adult strikes, but they denied it. So I'm trying to do another.
Can we please? Is there anybody who knows the governor of California? Because I would like to write him a strongly worded letter encouraging him to prosecute this dude to the full extent of the law and do it with extreme prejudice, considering even past crimes and any future crimes that he may commit and the crimes of his forefathers and his ancestors. Just stack it all up on that. Just stack it all up on this nigga. That's what we want. The people. I literally want to write this dude a letter and have every attorney and doctor I know, and there's several of them, write a letter to saying that this guy is a threat to himself and others and should remain in the custody of the California Correctional Institution or facility or whatever it's called for as long as possible, for as long as they can keep him without it falling under cruel and unusual punishment. This is just what I'm gonna ask, okay? This is what I'm going to ask. I will tell Newsom, or whoever's coming in, you will have my vote and the vote of at least 1,000 other blacks if you just make sure this guy doesn't see the light of day for a good old time. I'm just saying.
You feel me? So my first offer was 32. I caught this last one. You feel me? Then when I went to jail and I got out, now the next offer was 6. And that's just with that case and not with the new one. And they telling me because I got them strikes that I can't run in concurrent.
And look how stupid he is. He was already fighting a case. He catches another case. They were going to give him 32 months, right? That's not that bad. That's 2 years, 2.5 years almost. 2.5 years. That's exactly what it is. 2.5 years they were going to give him. And then he catches another case because he's dumb. And now they're talking about 6 years in prison. This ain't 6 years in summer camp. 6 years in prison. But do you know how ignorant you have to be to sit up and talk about, oh, man, I'm fighting for my life, or to even do anything he was doing. If you would have just been like, I ain't even going to react to this. See, everything is about the decisions you make. Think if Almighty would have said, look, dude, I'm already fighting one case. I have nothing to prove. F this fat MFer. Who cares? Not only will he have not been facing 6 years in prison, me and Almighty probably would have been a good duo on a podcast. He would have benefited. He would have kept his job. Let me make myself bigger for you niggas who can't count. He would have kept his job. He would have probably done less time in prison. In prison, probably could have got off on probation or house arrest. He would have never got an F on the turned up non-affiliate report card. He would have never ran like a bitch and then went into no jumper PC, which he's still into this day. His image was forever scarred by one bad decision. This is the stuff I think about before I do anything. I say, dude, this can just have a cascade effect and you might not be able to come back from this. Or it might be a long while before you come back for this. Bro clearly doesn't think like that. But the most disgusting part is coming up next.
First offer was 32. I caught this last one. You feel me? Then when I went to jail and I got out, now the next offer was 6. And that's just with that case and not with the new one. And they telling me because I got them strikes that I can't run in concurrent.
Oh, wow.
So you feel me? So, yeah, we
prayer
fighting
hands up
trying
for
to
the
figure it
dog,
out.
man.
Yeah, prayer hands in the chat.
Yeah, for real. Prayers up for Susker.
Also, recidivism in the system. You see, once they put you in jail, they don't just want to let you back out. They want to do a whole bunch of tricky shit, get you back in.
Here we go. Tam, the Pookie cheerleader with the bad weave. Listen. Oh, we gonna have some prayers up. We gonna have some prayers up, all right. But we ain't gonna be praying to who you think we praying to. And we ain't gonna be praying for nothing good for this dude. I might say, you know what? Do everything but take his life. Do everything but take his life. Who knows? But somebody said he lying. Hey, if he is lying, he's dumb as hell. But these court cases are serious because he was already dealing with one. And then he got another one. And he has priors. So, I don't know. But Gascon is gone. Oh, Gangland Neem is in the building. I'll never call into that show. Go ahead, man. And remember, he doesn't know us. Shame on us. Go ahead. Neiman, you have the floor. What's going on with your sound? I don't know what's going on with Neem's sound, but until he comes through, I'll keep on talking. But anyway, he probably called suspect on the phone and was like, No, I don't think he's scared. I mean, he called in. Why? Neem, they can still hear you if you speak. I'm just waiting for you to say something so we know you're there. He's not muted at all. He's not muted at all. But anyway, so yeah, we gonna yeah, Almighty. I'm sorry, man. This guy's such a jerk. I really don't have anything good to say about him. The guy just every time I thought maybe I might see a little positive in him, it's just all stupidity and ignorance. He is who we thought he was. He is who everyone knows he is. Ain't no thought. He is who everyone knows he is. Let's keep going. Y'all saying he lying. This dude looks sick. Hey, Neem, tell me Almighty don't look sick as hell right now. You know when a dude is dealing with some serious stuff. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's just a light-skinned, entitled Pookie. Bro got his dad and his mom in his life. My dad is in prison. My family done gave the California prison system enough years just off my daddy and my uncles and all that. I'm not trying to give these dudes no more time. But I thought most people thought like that. I thought most Neem, when you come back into the thing, if you figure your sound out, just let me know in the comments. I'm paying attention. But yeah, this is absolutely crazy, man. This is absolutely crazy. But let's listen to the rest.
Yeah, for sure.
Boy,
yeah,
homie gonna beat that though.
Yeah.
I hope so,
Homie
man.
gonna
You
beat
feel me?
that.
For sure, man. Because it's like
We need
I
some
ain't even
clemency.
tripping so much because I've been going to jail since I was 12. But it's really about the babies, Brody.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
part.
I got a 9-year-old and a 1-year-old gang, you know. And it's like, nigga, I'm a dad to my kids, so it's like, man, it's definitely tough when you got the babies, for sure. But shit, you know.
Character letters for sus.
Yeah,
Great
yeah.
No, we don't know. We don't know. You know, no, explain it to us. Oh, it's about the babies now. Was it about the babies when you put a knife on me? Was it about the babies when you're trying to be Tommy Tough Guy all the time? When you beat up poor little Kelpie or when you went crazy on Jaleese? Now it's about the babies. Now it's about the babies. I don't know what's going on, guys. Now it's about the babies. All right, man. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. These niggas are just pathetic. It's always about the kids. It's always about the kids after the hammer comes down. All of a sudden the kids, man, get the fuck. It's gotta be about the kids before you do the dumb shit, bro. Just as an older black man to a younger dude, it has to be about the kids before you do the silly shit. You can't think of the kids as an afterthought. You know what I'm saying? I hope this guy learns. Hey, what's up, Neiman?
What the fuck is going on, dude?
You good? I hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yeah,
Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, I'm not running for the bro. This is all content, bro.
Never come
Hey,
I
I think you're hella entertaining, bro. That's why I be on you. You know what I'm saying? Like
could be entertaining when I want to be.
You can, bro. You can. I'm not but like, you know, I think people take like the content shit like out of context. Like, I don't know what y'all think, but like nobody's, you know what I'm saying? We just doing content. I'm just doing content. You feel me?
Here's the problem.
But look, hold on real quick too. I'm not up here to defend Almighty or nothing. I'm just throwing. What'd you say?
I said no one believes that, but go ahead.
No, but I'm not. He doesn't need my defense for anything. Like, I understand. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like the narratives
He needs
are
the
cool.
He needs the defense of a good lawyer right now.
Yeah, the narratives and shit like that are cool.
You know what's crazy? I could actually get a lawyer for Almighty who would help him free of cost. Very good. Got me out of some sticky situations, but I'm not going to do it. Go ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting you. You got the floor.
I'm not even tripping. I'm just fucking with you up here, bro. I don't care. But I just popped in and I seen what you was talking about or whatever, and I'm just like, what's up? All right, you want to make your food now? Don't pull that tooth out. All right, go back in the room.
Hey, let me tell you what's the problem, Neem. The real problem
My bad,
is,
bro.
No, you good. The real problem is this. Before every video, you clearly have a disclaimer that shows, and it's like, this is all content, it's satire, I don't know the people I'm talking about, but these niggas can't read, bro. That's your mistake. They can't read, so you're it's like trying to communicate with monkeys, nigga, with English. They don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So we all understand,
bro. You say crazy shit. We all know
it's satire. We all know it's just jokes. We can read your disclaimer. It's the red and white banner at the very beginning. But these niggas can't read, dog. These niggas dropped out of school at like the 3rd, 4th grade and hit FIG, my nigga. They don't know, bro. Like,
hey, look though, real quick, because like, no bullshit. I just popped in here and then I heard what you was doing, and I'm just like, damn, this fool Brandon is relentless. Like, yo, why you would want that man to get locked up? This is no defense. This is just a question. How you doing it? Like, is this content or like, you know what I'm saying?
This is not.
And
content.
I'm what'd you say?
This is not content. I don't like this dude.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, damn, you on here and you like I want him to get 18 years or whatever. Like,
maybe 19.
Bro, you're wild.
Listen,
bro.
Go back to his old pictures. Measure where his hairline was before to now, and give him a 10 years for every centimeter that bitch then went back. That's what I want him to do. Give him 10 for every centimeter. You think that's bad, Nene? I've actually been being very nice because I had made a video and I didn't even post it because I was being very nice. Look, you guys don't know how nice I actually. Look at this. This I made this, but I never posted it. Okay, so in honor of
What is that? Some artificial intelligence?
Stint in prison, we decided to get some fish from Fishbone, because that nigga's gonna be the fish. Once he hits that county line and then that prison cell, his asshole's gonna look like the nigga's gonna be so. Oh my God! Hey, we just. What's the shoe? Bro, get your ass over here, bro. Listen, hey, look. You know who that is? That's Tafer.
My boy Tafer.
We in Long Beach. That's Tafer. Bro,
Hey, hold on real quick, bro.
Go ahead.
Who is JM in the chat? JM said Neem is cool, but he won't keep it real, bro. That I feel like that's kind of my strong suit, just keeping it real. I know that we don't everybody don't have to agree with everything what I say or whatever, but how don't I keep it real? Just out of curiosity. Because I don't care about Brandon, almighty suspect, or none of that shit. You know what I mean? How don't I keep it real?
Bro, you can't listen to, bro. Look, I watch your videos, bro. I don't watch all of them, but you know the number one thing I think about when I watch your videos, I'd be like, man, the lighting, the natural light in this dude's apartment is crazy. I love it. I'm like, look how the natural light comes in through the window. I'd be like, this is amazing. Where does he live? Because you know that natural light, you know, it's really good for your mental health. I was just thinking like, this dude got a nice apartment. That's all I think about. And then I laugh.
Sunlight is like our special, you know what I mean? If you know, you know. That's a fact. But this the thing though. This is not this is just another location. You feel me? Y'all know where I live in my mom's basement or whatever. This is just something else. You feel me? But yeah.
Yeah, they don't know. Anybody that's worth their weight in salt in Cali got about 2-3 addresses. If you don't got somewhere you could go immediately, you're tripping. As a matter, like this apartment, people are like, oh, this dude's apartment. Bro, I had this apartment for 13 years. Yeah. Where was I? My friend stayed here first because I was staying in my house. But we're getting this thing remodeled and everything right now. That's why you see all these boxes behind me. We're getting the kitchen remodeled. But yeah, everyone just
same with the crib, bro. The same thing. The crib. I've been at the house for fucking 14, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Getting work done over there or whatever. My mom's basement or garage or whatever is gonna stay the same or whatever. But like, yeah, bro, it's just you know what I'm saying? Trying to get some more shit cracking. That's all.
Yeah, if I gotta dirt somebody, trust me, I'm gonna be in Africa before the body drop. You think like, how did you get out the country?
I heard you went to Africa 4 times during the pandemic, bro. That's legendary.
I actually went like I went 4 times a year during the pandemic. So I went like maybe like 10 times.
8 times? How about this?
Yeah, I went like 10 times. Bro, I was going to Africa 4 times a year, every year of the pandemic, all the way up until like 2020, all the way until like 2003. Because 2003, Biden had fucked the economy up so bad that the plane tickets start going up in price. And then I was like, damn, I got to reduce it to like 2 or 3 times. That's why I don't like Biden.
You better live in. I see you. Hey, shout out. What's I don't know. Words are tough, right? Apollonius 153. He said, "I need that Hendrix poster." That's somebody who know what's up. He know what's going on.
There you go. But
shout out, bro. Hey, but Brandon, look, real quick though. Tell these people that you don't got no problem with me.
When I see this nigga, it's up. I'm just telling y'all right now.
He gonna fuck me up.
Nah, it's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me. I'm gonna hire some people. I don't have a problem with Neem, man. Neem is cool, man. He's good. He's a good content creator. I don't have a problem with this dude. He be glazing the shit out of Almighty sometimes, but it is what it is. I see I see hardcore gang members on No Jumper glazing the nigga. So shit, you more biased than them, so I can't really talk bad about you. But nah, Neem is cool, man. Go give this guy a like, share, subscribe.
Tell them niggas it's all love, bro. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of shit be going on the internet and not even trying to be funny or nothing, but like, you know, like I heard you make comments about the content I make, and like I said, bro, you're an entertaining dude, and you know, not like that, but it's like, bro, that's what you want anyway, right? You over here doing your thing. You on No Jumper doing your thing. You want people to talk about what you're doing. You get me? And the shit that you be on make me want to react to it. It's as simple as that. Nobody has no kind of issues, and I feel like a lot of people, and I'm only doing this because just everything was going on, and I just feel like not even trying to be like, oh, like peace treaty or nothing, but it's like, yo, y'all understand that this shit is just entertainment. You feel me? Like, I don't got no problem with no other black men, bro, and Brandon don't got no problem with me. We
in
doing content.
In podcasting, it's about a war of words. It's not a war of fighting. That's what you guys don't understand. Even when, like, I didn't fight with Almighty, bro. When Almighty was, that's why he, like, lost. Even though, like, maybe in the streets, it would have been like, oh, he won. But in podcasting, it's like an unspoken agreement. Adam says this, too, where you're going to use your words to get the upper hand. Me and Destiny didn't resort to fighting and spitting. You know, you got to be a gentleman and be able to take what you dish out. So it's not about fighting. So it's not a measure of manhood or toughness or none of that. Just I wouldn't take nothing too serious, even if it's like leaning towards the negative, but we definitely need to just stop trying to put real life results onto content actions. So, like, you know,
and everybody and everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be saying that all the time. Like, everybody don't put everything on the internet. Like, I understand how like, everybody want to be tough and all that shit, but, like, at the end of the day, like, everybody don't put everything on the internet, and y'all should not take this shit that serious, bro, because, again, like should be having, like, real life effects, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, and for me, I don't have none of that. Nobody could politic me. Nobody, and anybody who ever ran my name or asked whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good money. But what I could tell you is, when you do certain shit, just like, you know, I seen the shit with you and Peas, and you link with Peas, and y'all got all that out. Niggas seen, oh, this is that and that's that. That's respect. But understand, everybody ain't about to do all that shit, bro. You feel me? And it's just like, yo, just keep the shit cool and content, man. We just trying to make money,
listen,
nigga.
Bro, like,
I'm getting money off this. Wait, real quick though, I make money off this, so I need y'all to understand, like, that shit ain't never too serious to me. You know what I mean? Like, I get actual money off this, and I see what it does. And, you know, even when I'm reacting to different people, and I'm even fucking with you, Bucci, I'll be doing that on some shit like, I rock with you. So I'm about to send some jabs your way. Like, nigga, get at me. Like, yo, let's make it entertaining. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, nigga's not on no other shit, because, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I told Adam, you need to pay me more money, because I'm not tooting my own horn, but, bro, low key, the stuff I do on No Jumper, it sets the No Jumper universe on fire. A lot of people eat off of the shit I do on No Jumper. And that's what I be telling people, like, bro, ain't nobody getting 10, 20 videos made about them right after the show end. And it's not just you, it's all these different channels. That's cool, because I want to see them dudes eat. And so even if I say something on there incendiary, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna have to deal with the backlash of this, which is fine. But guess what, everybody, this keeps the universe moving, keeps it growing and developing. A lot of people don't think about it like that. You can't take stuff too serious. Like, people don't understand, like, you know, when I talk about being a gang member and all, I'm really from there, bro. If I really had an issue, I got 20 niggas that'll pop up for me, like, bro, who tripping on the homie? But it's not about that. Like, it's about, we're just having a discussion. We cracking jokes. We having fun. And everybody in California got some people who gonna show up for them. If they anybody who's, so that ain't it's not no measure of manhood. But nah, you got the message across. These Negroes know, they just like to play ignorant.
Yeah, nah, I know, but it just be funny to me, because I'll be seeing people, and I'm just like, damn, they be hella serious. And again, like, bro, I don't be worried about nothing, because it's nothing for me to worry about. With all due respect, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what niggas think of me or nothing, because I be cool, and that's cool. You know what I'm saying? All that is cool, but it's just like, bro, I'm not here for none of that. Again, like, I be getting phone calls constantly about shit with like, people are saying this, that, and the other, and it's just like, bro, it's not, bro. This is content. Like, I'm on the internet getting money. You feel me? Like, I get money from doing this.
Here's the thing: if someone really had an issue with you, they act like there's not social media where they could just send you a message and be like, hey, bro, I don't like what you said about me, whatever. The fact that people think they got to be like a third party to go in between is so dumb. We're literally a click of a button away from talking.
That's how it is. But you know that's how it is, though. Just like I've heard you say before, oh, you got phone calls, bro. You know how this go? That it's not even about that, but you know how it goes. It don't even matter. And that's why I be trying to tell people, yo, sometimes that shit don't even got nothing to do with me. You get me? Once some shit go a certain place and people see something, it's like, bro, I don't even got no, you know what I'm saying? I can't make niggas do nothing. Like I said, when I get phone calls and shit, I just be like, yo, it's content. It's just, this is not what you think it is or whatever. But it's like, yo, you gotta just be cool with that shit. Again, I really just pulled up here because I don't know. Like, I think niggas think you did, like you could beat me up or some shit.
The only real beef you got is Rich Trapper. If that nigga see you,
yo, let me tell you something. That's not no real beef. That's not, but that's not even funny. I don't find none of that shit funny.
That's not funny.
Real beef.
I heard y'all was really friends though. That's what I heard, honestly.
You didn't hear that. With all due respect, you didn't hear that.
Someone did tell me that.
Nigga trying to clip for him right now. You learning. That's
Pete,
tight.
no, listen,
that's tight. But you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that.
This is not a clip farm. What I heard was you guys were all cool at one point. Bro was managed by your cousin. And all the people Trap going after are dudes who he was once super cool with and looked out for him in some rough situations.
Okay, boom. Well, that's one thing.
I don't clip farm, bro.
Okay,
I don't clip farm.
No, for sure. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as bro go, like I don't really have nothing to say with that because it's like, you know what I'm saying? People do things that be above and beyond the Call of Duty for the content. So as far as that is like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know what I mean?
I feel you. But
yeah,
all right,
and
man,
it's all love, like not trying to be like that, but it's just like, you feel me?
I mean, listen, man. One thing I'm not gonna do is take nothing personal because I just understand people have their own personalities. But I actually have a real job, so I understand you have to learn to get along with people, even if you don't necessarily care for them.
I got a real job too, and I get along with everybody, bro.
Right.
I don't have. Look, think though, like, bro, and it's not like I'm not talking about, but I'm just saying, like. Everybody, you got people in the chat who know me in here. Like, who do y'all know me ever to have any beef with, bro? At the end of the day, people, they might not like everything I say or whatever, but I feel like for the most part, people respect like the content that I do. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no smoke with nobody. I've had people who have hit me, hey, bro, about different shit I say. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And I hit them back, hey. And it's cleared up and we all good, but I don't have no smoke with nobody, bro, because that's not what I'm on here for. I got a son, bro. My son is in the room right now. I'm not
you're not trying
that's not what I'm here for, dog.
Yeah, you gotta take care of the kids, man. You gotta take care of the kids before you do the crime. Don't be like Almighty. But look, okay, thank you for coming up, man. I appreciate it. It was
much respect. Hey, real quick. You got to get that dude Donnie Blitz out of your chat, bro. He's a degenerate. All that shit that you talk about.
Hey, there will be no Donnie slander.
Hey, fuck Donnie. He's a degenerate, and there's your clip. Fuck you, Donnie. You fucking loser. All right,
I'm
man.
not clipping that. Hey, Neem, don't get jumped because
Donnie.
Donnie's coming to California, and when he comes, we're gonna find you. We're gonna find you.
Yeah, find me, Bucci.
Hey,
fuck you too, Bucci.
Put the camera close to the window so I can see where you at. Anyway. Hey, there will be no Donnie slander on this channel, okay? Donnie is a good friend of mine. Anyway, Donnie is one of the good ones. Okay, my boy P, he got his whole name up here. My boy KP in the building. What's up, man? You coming in here to talk me down off my ledge. I already know. You muted, bro. Unmute yourself. KP, unmute yourself. Why does everyone want to talk me down off of my ledge, man? DJ, go ahead.
Yo, what up, Brandon?
What's up? Go ahead, brother.
I got a statement and a question for you.
All right, go ahead.
So the statement I would like to say is I would like to see you do a video, maybe like an analysis piece or just a thought piece on that new Steven. You're actually the first person I thought of. There's a new video that just came out. Are you familiar with Steven Crowder?
Mm-hmm.
He just made a video
where he
the
talked to the black
barbershop.
dudes. Yeah, those
okay.
sounded ignorant as fuck.
They did. So I would like to see you do a piece on that if you have the time.
Yeah, I will tomorrow.
Um, and that essentially I've said this before, and you said in the past that you didn't believe it was going to happen, but this video kind of confirms what I'm saying when Steven Crowder kept saying white people are getting upset. Like he kept saying that, and he was saying he's worried that he's pretty much alluding that he's worried that like this whole black fatigue movement is going to turn into civil war. So
Why did I say, oh, there's not going to be a civil war in America? That's not
that,
happening.
no, in so many words, this was a long time ago when we got
Bro,
into it over
listen.
that. But
In order for you to have a listen, let me just put this in perspective before we get back to the topic. In order for you to have a civil war, you have to have an enemy that's willing to fight you. Black people let white people hang them from the neck from trees for 200 years and never so much as lifted their finger to a white person. In the 1900s, in the early 1900s, white folks was rolling around in bands of marauding bands, looking for black people to hang them, right? You know what
okay,
black people's response to that was? Don't go outside at night. Don't go to that side of town. Don't be looking at that white woman a certain way. If you are crazy enough to think black people are going to go to war with white people and other minority groups in America, you're crazy. Black folks talk a good game, bro, but 99% of us aren't going to do anything. And then you got to understand too that there are millions of black people who agree with those white people when they criticize the way black people act. Black people have an extreme sense of nationalism. That's what the FBA movement came out of. Black American nationalism is a real thing. They're not going to war with America. Black people have actually sacrificed a lot to go to war on behalf of America. A couple of Pookies and Ray Rays are not going to change that. What's going to happen, and if you know your history well, what's going to happen is the same thing that happened in the early 90s when black people went to the government and begged them to make more stringent laws to keep black deviants locked up for longer periods of time. That will come before civil war comes. Who's cracking? Am I cracking? Is my mic cracking, DJ?
no, you sound crystal clear.
Okay, cool. So that's the whole thing, bro. Because black people and white people have more in common than we have different. And the complaints that the white people have, there are millions of black people who have those same complaints. Probably the majority. The only problem is you have this contingent of black people within our society that, though they do not participate in that behavior, they defend that behavior. And if you speak out against it, they'll say, oh, no, you're wrong. You shouldn't say this about them. And, oh, it's about the white man and slavery and all this stuff. But as soon as soon as the laws get more stringent, that crowd just shuts up. They shut up in the 90s, and they'll shut up now. So Civil War, no, they're not happening.
You don't
Crowder's just
you
being
don't
get gaslighting.
you don't think that with the recent string of black on white violence that we're not going to see a new spawning of new white revolutions that are targeted against black people, the new Gen Z, KKK, things of that nature, and maybe not so much of like in a gang mentality, but like them going hard on it, like really this time going hard on us in the court systems, much stricter prison sentences, which in a way I think that we actually need. I mean, like I just saw a video yesterday of Trump sending all those, police and resources over to Memphis, and you got black folks over there saying, man, this is amazing. My kids can actually be outside in the backyard. It's I think it's very sad to say, and it's also an uncomfortable truth in a lot of ways to say that, like, it almost seems that like black people, if we ain't got somebody, what I'm saying, with a belt, the threat of whooping our ass, then we just gonna be acting a fool. I mean, like, is this what it takes to maintain peace within the black community? Is having
Bro,
fucking
I saw a
it's
police
crazy,
officer.
man.
Listen, man, I saw a police officer slap a black dude's elderly mother, and the black dude didn't do shit. Look at George Zimmerman. He murdered Trayvon Martin. George Zimmerman walk around free as a bird. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to him. What I'm telling you is this: just what you saw in Memphis will happen everywhere, where black people say, oh man, it feels nice to be able to walk outside without getting hurt, killed, robbed, or somebody threatening my life. They won't do anything. They'll just literally say it is better without them. That this is the type of circumstances that the 92 crime bill came out of, the 94 crime bill came out of, where black folks got to the point where they were living like prisoners in their own homes in their community. And they started to see the real world impact of the criminality that they were defending. And nobody turned on black folks quicker than black folks, bro. Understand that. Black people will turn on each other before the white man say, we're declaring civil war on these people. It's just it's too much race mixing. The military is so mixed up and diverse. There's too much diversity in America for one group to be targeted. You know what I'm saying? Look at the illegal immigration stuff. It's mostly Hispanics pushing the people out of America. So it's Hispanics pushing other Hispanics out because those people are down for America. They're America first, even over their ethnicity. Their nationality trumps that.
Do you think that the idea of having a diverse, this is something I've been thinking about a lot. Do you think that and this is not even just a black or a white thing, this is just a human being thing. Do you think that the idea of having a diverse environment actually works? Or because now what I'm starting to believe is that there is no human beings cannot operate in a sense of unity with each other. There is always an underlying state of competitiveness or competition amongst group, i.e., when you import a certain group of people into a new land, that group of people will never really try to assimilate. They will only try to dominate once their numbers get big enough. They will try to turn, their new house. Put it like this: if you have a bunch of family members, right? Let's say you buy a house. It's you, your wife, and your kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now all of a sudden you have a sibling that needs to move in for whatever reason. That's like it's inevitable that there's going to be a state of conflict because your sibling will, in a way, try to turn your house into their house, right? They're going to try to do things their way. And like, if you extrapolate that.
If they don't respect you, but you remember we grew up watching shows like Full House, Family Matters, where people did move their relatives in and stuff. You just have to have lines that cannot be crossed. The problem arises in our community with that type of stuff when you have a bunch of people who feel like they're the boss. So in the black family, the females dominate the families most times. So even if you're a man and you're like, I'm putting my foot down, you got a bunch of sympathetic females who feel sorry for people, for disrespectful degenerates. Basically the same thing happened in the black family that happened in the black community. Actually, what you see in the black community is an extension of what happens in the black family, where when the men try to stand up and deal with disrespect and unruliness, the women come to the defense of the person who's being disrespectful and unruly. And today, look at Tam on No Jumper. Tam will quickly defend a degenerate like Suspect. Oh, recidivism and all that. Remember, she was sympathizing with him. But on the other hand, she'll put down a black man like me who's like responsible, raising a family. She'll defend Munchie B.
That's not necessarily what I'm arguing though. Okay. So
we can't go too deep into this because it's off topic.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, no. And actually, we can save it for another day. I don't because this can go really deep, and we end up arguing over this for a couple hours. So
exactly, you come with the good debate topics.
All right.
Thank you for popping up. P, what up, man? Guys, we're getting back into the topic.
Hello?
I just want to get through these people who are calling in. What up, bro? How you doing? What? You're muted, bro.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear nothing. Hold on.
I'm really triggering people today. Guys, please do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Share this content. Let people know we over here cooking on a almost every other day or daily basis. And please contribute to the stream. We definitely got a goal for super chats. The PayPal is available. The Cash App is available. And I appreciate anything you contribute to the channel. The Truth, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Brandon.
Yes, sir.
Hi, Khaled. I spoke to Rosenberg about what Almighty Suspect said about him being drunk.
Oh, yeah. What's going on with that?
He said he wasn't drunk, that it's lies, and that he tried his best to keep him out of jail, and it still didn't work because of the judge didn't like the stalking charge. Like, that's probably why he's going to be doing prison time. The stalking charge was very serious.
And how did you have access to Rosenberg?
Oh, I talked to him. I help him out with stuff. Yeah, but his cases, I have his case numbers. He has 2 cases, and they're pretty serious, to be honest.
What are the cases? Just let us know. I mean, guys, this is all alleged because we don't know this person and we don't know if he actually knows us, but we believe you. We want to believe you. So go ahead. What are the charges?
Okay, so the charges for case 1, felony carrying a loaded firearm in public under specific circumstances, felony carry concealed weapon in vehicle, and then felony carrying loaded firearm in public under specific circumstances. He got 2 of those.
That means he's not supposed to. When they say specific circumstances, that basically means he's not supposed to have a weapon.
Okay, case 2, felony stalking, special allegations, prior serious violent felony conviction strike, enhancement, committed offense while out on bail, and then count 2, felony illegal use of tear gas weapon, special allegation, prior serious violent felony conviction strike, and then count 3, another possession of tear gas. So I guess possession of tear gas, and the other one was use of tear gas. So that's the second case, which is the problem, the serious one, according to Rosenberg.
Yeah, basically, when you think about this situation, it's just a typical case of someone who just keeps making stupid decisions. That's what all this sums up to. Bro gets out for whatever reason, like he gets an idea in his mind. He's so confident in himself and entitled, he doesn't realize, I think with Almighty, he doesn't think the stuff he does is as serious as it is. And a lot of it probably really isn't that serious if it's your first or second offense. But when you have all these instances involving guns and now you stalking somebody, well, the judge is going to use the process of elimination. What's the next thing you can do? You didn't do all that. The judge is thinking, damn, one day this guy's going to kill someone. And so the judge is like, no, we got to lock this dude up to stop his ass in his tracks. So he realizes, hey, like this judge literally is probably saving Almighty's life. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even like to say it like that, but if you look at the trajectory of Almighty's decision making and where he's headed, bro, and the way his attitude is, he runs around like a young 17-year-old gang member, where everything is about the hood and I gotta look this way and that way to the hood, and can't nobody think I'm a bitch and stuff. It just looks like he's on the path to just murdering somebody. That's just what it looks like. And believe me, if you're from California, where I'm from, that you've seen people go down this path. I have a family member, her baby daddy, same exact thing. Always, the only difference with him, he was willing to fight, but he had a little man complex. He'll fight you, he'll go off on you, and then when it got to the point where people was having guns and they wasn't fighting, bro started carrying a gun. And then he went to jail for 7 years for pulling a gun out and shooting at some guy in the parking lot of a club. Started off as a fight in the club. They got out the thing. The dude's still talking shit. Bro could have just walked away. Nope, couldn't do that because his personality. Went back, fought the dude again. Dude runs to the car. He pulls out a gun. This dude run his car, get a gun, and they start shooting at each other. You can see it coming from a mile away, man. When Almighty pulled that knife, bro, I said, oh, this dude is a crash out. This dude is like the real, I don't think 4 extras will actually crash out. He'll talk crazy, but Almighty is what people think 4 extras is. Like, he will literally go there with you. Bro might kill me for talking shit on him on his stream, but he seems like the type who do some crazy shit like that. But any last thoughts, Truth?
Nah, you're making a lot of sense. Actually, that's what Viral said yesterday. He made a video on it. He basically said something. He's like, you had all these cases on you, and you were still gonna shank Brandon on live on YouTube. That's pretty crazy, right? He's a father too. He had all these cases, and he was still gonna shank you on live on YouTube, being a father as well. That's pretty.
Because his ego is bigger than anything. His ego is bigger than his family. Everything is about his ego, and he's just an immature 30-year-old. He's a damn near 30-year-old man who's just hella immature. And even when it calls into question even the stuff with like Frosty the Snowman and all the people. Like, you guys got to understand, Suspect don't get along with nobody who he has ever had personal dealings with. If you really think, when we went to the hosting event at No Jumper, he didn't even end up showing up because there were like 20 dudes who wanted to fight him. 20 dudes around LA. just listen, in that room, 20 people were in there who were trying to be host on No Jumper, but they also were like, fuck the hosting thing. If Almighty come up in here, bro getting his ass beat. Bro got to give me that fade. I said, damn, how do you have 20 dudes? I said, who is this guy, Fighter in the Wind? Is he going to have to just go around to different LA neighborhoods and catch a fade with like one guy in the hood? Because he had that many people who literally just hated him. They were willing to sacrifice their chance to get on No Jumper just to fight Almighty. It was a dude, this is a true story. It was a nigga who walked up in No Jumper that day. Y'all didn't see this on camera. I don't know how he got past security. Bro came in there with no shirt on, looking for Almighty, and was like, where that bitch ass nigga at? I need that fade. He walking through No Jumper looking for Almighty. And it's like, bro, we was like, bro, not here. Bro waited in the front. Like, he gonna be here eventually, until Almighty just didn't show up and bro left. I'm like, bro, you that bad in your own city? I mean, me, I be in my city walking around, going to the store, all that. I said, bro, if everybody has a problem with Johnny, then maybe Johnny's the problem. And I think sitting down for a minute might do this dude some good. But any final thoughts, my brother? This guy came up with case numbers.
That was all.
Thank you so much, Truth. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Bro came with her. Hey, P, did you get your microphone fixed? Did you get your headphones fixed?
Did you unmute me?
Yeah, you good now.
Man, we're going to get into some crazy. Hey, why you think something bad will happen to him in the pen?
Come on, man. Nobody knows what's going to happen to someone in the pen.
Yeah, I'm just making sure, because I'm like, nigga, ain't nothing about to happen to that nigga in prison.
But the way bro be running his mouth, though, something bad could happen to
Man,
him.
listen, ain't nothing finna happen to him in prison. One thing about prison, niggas gonna fall in line. He a non-affiliate. He gonna fall in line.
Hey, I don't know. Well, because he falls in line whenever he's... Go ahead.
Look, he ain't going to no level 4, so he can fuck around and go to a level 3 or a level 2.
I mean, bro do got a stalking, and with a firearm and all that, he could hit a level 4.
He not hitting no level 4. I can tell you that right now.
You know he has prior felonies, too.
He's not gonna get enough points to get to level 4.
Can we pray for him to go? Can we pray for him to go to a level 4?
I mean, he's not gonna have a point. He's not gonna have a point.
Is there somebody I could talk to get him put on a level 4?
He ain't gonna have a point. If he only getting 6 years, then his points gonna be so low. He probably go to a level 3. The most he might get is about level 3 points, but he fuck around and I don't think he ever been to the pen, so he'll fuck around and hit a level 2.
I mean, look, level 2, level 3, you know, a dog scratching at a flea. It don't matter. This dude's an idiot who made a bunch of stupid decisions that landed him in prison unnecessarily. That's what we should focus on. Not whether what's going to happen to bro in prison, right?
I mean, I only brought that up because you was talking about the shit gonna happen. I'm like, ain't nothing about to happen to that kid in there. He gonna be straight. He about to actually live a good, like, on some prison shit, because he got a little fame. He gonna have a whole bunch of niggas around him trying to get close to him because he got a little fame.
Hey, man, all I know is a lot of dudes want to fight that dude at the hosting event. Those dudes probably got homies who in prison. You never know. But
Yeah,
Let's
it's
hope.
prison. They ain't gonna touch it. Ain't none of that. In the county, if that shit ain't happening in the county jail, it's really not gonna happen in prison.
Yeah, this guy's just dumb, man. I just don't get it, man.
He's stupid. He's right. He is a dumbass kid, but or dumb man. He ain't no kid. He's a grown
Yeah, because
man.
he damn near 30. He like 28 or 29.
But I just like, man, I want to holler at you about that. I'm like, man, ain't nothing finna happen to that nigga. Especially gay shit, bro. This ain't. I don't know what them other states do, but on the California mainline prison, any type of gay activity gets you killed.
No, I
You will
think
get
he's
stabbed for
willingly
that.
gonna. I think he's gonna willingly go into it.
Any type of gay activity on the California mainline, you will be killed, no matter what race you are.
I think bro is going to tie his shirt up willingly. Bro
He
gonna
will get
come
stabbed
out.
willingly.
He gonna be Susquisha.
He gonna
My
get
name is
stabbed willingly.
Susquisha. Stop talking about stabbing, man. You trying to get me demonetized?
He gonna get. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm a new content creator.
He's gonna get executed. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm a new content creator now, bro.
Now we got to talk about Bricc, not the trick. So we gonna leave
free the homie, man. Free my niggas out here, bro. Free Bricc.
You niggas love freeing niggas. All right, bro.
All right, love you.
Peace, love you too, bro. I'm only gonna say free you, man. I don't like keep these niggas enslaved. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, but yeah. So let's get into Bricc, baby. Enough about the trafficker dude. Yeah. So Bricc, baby. Now this is allegedly, because this comes from people I don't really know that well. I got this from Aunt Hefe's channel. Flacco talked about this, and there's one person I know from 60s whose name I'm not gonna disclose, who I hit him up about it, and he said, man, that's what they saying. He told me some other things, but I wouldn't dare say it on the internet. But apparently Zaire, Bricc baby, apparently this dude has accepted or is going to accept a 15-year plea deal on charges that related to weapons, like having illegal weapons. I don't know if he's had weapons and he's not supposed to have weapons, or if the type of weapons that he had are illegal are not legal to own in America or California. But basically, they're saying that this guy's going to accept 15 years on a plea deal. Now, the point of me bringing up Bricc, not the trick, is you guys remember when Bricc baby called into No Jumper the first time when he went to jail, after he went to jail? Remember I got on my channel after that and I said, I know, bro, because remember he was like, oh, I'm going to give him a chance to cool off, and they're going to realize I'm not the person they want, and it's going to be cool. And bro was being very nonchalant about it, like it wasn't a big deal. I remember saying, you could tell by the sound of his voice that he knew he was going to do a significant amount of time in prison. Does anyone remember that who follows this channel? I literally said, nah, bro ain't coming home no time soon. You could hear it in his voice. He was trying to downplay it, but I could hear it all in his voice. That he was in a lot of trouble. And he really did not want to let people know. He didn't want to let on the fact that he knew he was about to be doing some time in jail. Bricc knew back then. He knew back then. He probably thought, okay, I'm going to fight it. I'm going to hold out, and they're going to reduce because sometimes if you hold out, they'll lower the offer just to get a conviction, right? They'll say, okay, they might come at you and say, we're going to give you 15 years. You wait a month, go back to court. All right, man, we'll give you 10. You hold out, wait a month or two, hold out 2-3 more times. They say, all right, man, 5, 6 years of probation. or 11, you do 5, you serve the rest on parole, you know, and then they'll let you out, right? You'll do 5. That's what he thought. But that mostly happens on the state level, right? But this is federal, guys. This is federal. You're doing 85% of your time. They're not going to sit up negotiating with you all damn day. They'll just hold you and let you just sit there or just send you to trial and convict you that way. The sad part about Bricc, man, you know, I heard this dude was like he was a real hitter. You know what I'm saying? But just like the drugs and all that stuff, it really didn't have a good effect on him. I mean, he had a couple of like highly embarrassing moments on No Jumper, and then to go out like that is crazy. People talk about me, oh, bro, you got marked out. Bro, I seen No Jumper hosts get marked out, for real marked out. Not like what happened with me, real mark outs. And somehow their fans still think they're the toughest dudes on earth. My thing is this. What are they going to do at No Jumper now that it's looking like Suspect's going to be gone? None of this is confirmed, but this is what Suspect has said, and this is what people are saying. It's alleged. This is what people are saying about Bricc Baby. What is No Jumper going to do now that they know? Because I really feel like Adam was like, we just got to hold off until Bricc gets out. I really believe that. Who cried on No Jumper? Who cried on No Jumper? But hey, this 1926 had us low key hitting. I haven't never. This is a dud though, because I wanted the 26 to be on the other side of the line right here, but it's on top of the line, but it still looks pretty cool. But oh, Bricc Baby cried. Yeah, man, it's crazy. At this point, it's looking like hiring me and paying me more is going to be a win. Just give me whatever you was paying Suspect. My pay plus his pay. But I mean, I've been watching. I've been following the numbers. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't lie. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. What was he crying about? Yeah, Bricc was becoming a podcaster, but I think like the pharmaceutics, let's call them that narcotic, it was really hurting his ability to live up to his potential as a podcaster. And like I've said this a million times, at some point No Jumper is going to have to start betting on people based on reliability and not based on virality, right? Because somebody could get 1 million views, but if you give that person $50,000 and then they go to jail and then get out and don't work, don't want to do the job, well, if you had a guy getting 10,000 views but consistently coming to work every day, to me, that guy will eventually hit 1 million views, and you didn't have to worry about none of the baggage and bullshit, right? You know, you don't got to worry about 50 Crips showing up at the studio. You don't got to worry about dudes shooting in the parking lot and all this crap. And that's kind of what I'm pushing for. I'm kind of pushing for, like, if I'm involved with No Jumper going forward, you know, I'm pushing for, let's just sit down, use our minds, and produce content that people want to watch because it's just a good, solid piece of content. Let's stop baiting the hook with negativity and ignorance. I want people to come so they feel like they can learn something, right? Yeah, and that's what I love. That's what I love. I love when people say, "Man, I learned something today." I remember people said, "Every time Brandon on No Jumper, I learned something new," right? It's wild that you can bring people in like that. And I would say the biggest aspect, like the biggest benefit for me being on No Jumper is that you don't got to worry about me going to jail or taking your money and not being there to deliver on what I said I would do. Because straight up, 4 extras, you down. 607 up, you down. You're never gonna get the content that they agreed to do. But that's what happens when you bet the farm on people who are unpredictable. You know, it's crazy. For your eyes only, right? They feel like knowledge is not content or entertaining, but you can make anything entertaining. You really can. Cause look at Joe Rogan. You know, and if your audience doesn't respond to the new trajectory you're on, you're just gonna need a new audience, right? I can get 300 people in the room talking about no jumper. But if I talk about Donald Trump, there's only 75, 80, maybe 100 people in the room. I don't need to change what I'm talking about. I need to keep doing it so that I can make myself, seen or make the people who want to see or hear what I'm talking about, let them know that I'm here talking about it. That's what it's all about. So I was really on some No Jumper might need to start doing some shows that are aimed at a different audience, or they might have to just start, they might have to pivot and go in an entirely different direction. Because I'm sorry, but No Jumper started off as a hip hop podcast, but I think the number one thing those fans don't want to hear about is hip hop. Like, real talk. There's a show every Friday that's about music. And it's the least viewed show in the No Jumper universe. That's, to me, that's saying you need to change the host or your audience is no longer interested in these topics. And I think they replaced the hip hop head audience with a gang enthusiast audience. You know what I'm saying? Sticks and Stones LA. He saw it. I'm wearing my Dragonfly Jones shirt made by Sticks and Stones LA, man. Go tap in with Sticks and Stones LA. You see what I'm saying? Look at the quality. Still looking like new. One thing I love about this shirt is the neck part. It's very firm. It doesn't bend and roll under or flip out. I don't have a neck. It always stays uniform. It keeps its integrity around the neck. I love that. These are the best shirts ever. And that is just one of the things that make these shirts some of the best shirts I've ever worn. And if your ass is big, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't you hate that when your shirt collar rolls under? Yeah, when it flips in or flips out. Yeah, I hate that. So I don't have to worry about that with these. Pop it on and just go. I stole that from Sticks and Stones. But yeah. So we be but we could get into some real conversations. But so guys, yeah, the Bricc situation, man. I feel bad for this dude. I'm not gonna go as far as saying free him, because if he did crime, he needs to do his time. But I really wish that dude the best, and I really wish the best for that guy's family, man. I really do. That guy just seemed to be so close to having a normal life, but when you finally find a way out, the streets have a crazy way of dragging you back in. Before we go, I want to talk about this one situation on there was a short clip that was played on No Jumper, and it was Swifty Blue, right? And Swifty Blue was talking about something that I was absolutely slandered over. Let me see. It was on Adam's thing. Let me share this tab. So, Swifty Blue. Oh, Big Miles Carter, are you there?
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry about that, bro. Go ahead.
Nah,
We're gonna get into
you
Swifty
good.
Blue after this. Go
Perfect,
ahead,
perfect.
brother.
I don't have anything to say about Swifty Blue, but on the Brick thing, man, it's very interesting. I've been watching for some years now, and kind of seeing the people who come and go. You look at Brick's situation, and you look at like Brick when he was telling his story on like Vlad and other interviews, like just seeing where Brick was coming from. Dude was essentially set up to fail, and I think a lot of dudes probably who you used to bang with were kind of in the same situation. And I think that for Adam and No Jumper, dude, either it's like one of two things, right? He was either trying to give people a way out, whether it was Brick Baby or for extras or Crip Mac or even like yourself or Munchie or uh, uh, Sus. Dude is either taking advantage of the craziness or trying to give dudes a way out. And if you can't really understand that you're given an opportunity or you catch it too late, it's bad news. But I guess my question goes down to like, at what point are we as a community needing to champion the switch that we're kind of seeing in culture? You hear it on No Jumper all the time, especially in like the music stream, where people talk about like this gangster thing is played out. Nobody's trying to hear about the gang banging. Snitches aren't being held accountable. The streets are over. All of this stuff. You're seeing that all over the place, but you don't really see like the actual Black community stand behind that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a very interesting thing where you have these like young kids saying this whole street image is lame because we're seeing dudes get 10, 15, 25 years, and we want to do something different. We want to talk about fashion, or we want to talk about politics, we want to talk about sports, or whatever it is. But like the overarching, let's say, 30 to 40-year-old Black person is still kind of stuck in the love era of the Brick Baby BMF, you know what I'm saying, timeline in our history. Like it's almost like the 30 or 40-year-old Black person is stuck in 2003, 2004, instead of seeing the way that these young people are really trying to um, pursue and say like, man, I'm tired of this thing that obviously is going downhill. And you even see that in a small picture in No Jumper. You got the new little flip phone little dude telling Adam like, hey man, this gangster shit is over. Let's bring a sports show up there. And Adam is, I don't know about that. We always have these
Yeah,
random
Adam is.
shows.
It seems like Adam was over flip phone when he said that. It was like he was like
Yeah,
"F that." But I
but
think Adam hates sports. Adam hates sports. He don't want to hear nothing about sports. So he ain't the
I get
person.
that. I get
Talk to
that. But
Josh about
there's
sports.
there's an audience of people who are in that younger demographic who are getting over the whole party scene, getting over the whole music scene, and that's what a lot of these dudes are going into. They like that. That is a natural progression of life. You go to
When
the club, you do all these things, and then as you get a little bit older, life slows down, and you sit at home and you watch sports or you bet on sports. That's a natural progression for a young. It doesn't even matter what, and I don't even like sports, but I can see where even like the little flip phone dude is saying that we need to make a change, even if it's not sports. These young dudes who are coming in there are saying like there needs to be a change because this whole burnout culture is over. Like and the unfortunate thing is the people who are really trying to keep it going are the ones who uh let's say influenced Sus to want to be like Brick Baby, the Lushes of the world, the autistic rich kid who hyper focuses on hip hop culture, so he doesn't want to change what
No,
is.
Sus was from BPS before he ever even met a Brick Baby or anything like
Absolutely,
that.
but when he was a kid, his dad introduced him to Sus, and through that, he was influenced by not just hip hop culture. Apparently, his dad is a street dude as well. So I'm not just saying like Lush got him stuck in that world. But even Sus will tell you that his mom, on his mom's side, he had the opportunity to go and do bigger, better things. On his dad's side, it was the streets. So he had a choice. When you have people like, again, your boy, Lush, who comes from money, who has the ability to fuck off his entire life and then get an inheritance once his dad dies. Sus is looking at that and he's pretending as if that's his reality as well, which is again, and especially within the culture of 2003, 2004, and on, when because I don't even know when I had never really heard of Sus or Brick Baby until the No Jumper thing. But apparently, dude was touring with music, all of this stuff. Same thing with Brick Baby. Dude was all in Atlanta, was a part of BMF's little shine. You know, has a lot of connections out there. Again, it goes to like these dudes who have opportunities. They have opportunities to change. They don't change, and they fall into these terrible, long sentences. And for me, it goes to with No Jumper, there's an opportunity to change. You have, and I don't even like Tam. I honestly don't like the flip phone dude. Which also, what is bro's real name? He needs to shine.
Ricky.
Ricky. Okay, Ricky needs to stop letting people call him flip phone because we don't know his real name. But what I'm saying is, Adam has the opportunity to see dudes like you, like Ricky, people like Tam, who are intelligent black people, regardless of whether or not we like their opinions. It's something different. And if he can't pivot away from that, you can even see that with Aunt Hefe and Munchie to a certain degree. Aunt Hefe ain't really pushing the line unless somebody pushes it for, you know what I'm saying, pushes him into it. My question always goes back to, is dude really going to be able to pivot? So I got to bounce. I'm gonna let y'all like take it offline. Those are my only thoughts as you were talking about the two subjects. But appreciate you, man. Y'all stay up.
All right, thank you so much. Appreciate that. I mean, that was a very valid observation, man. Something got to give, but hey, man, all I could do, I can only focus on the things I can control, which is this channel. So y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, contribute to the stream. I'm going to get into the couple super chats we have in a second. I want to still talk about this little Swifty Blue thing because I feel like he said something that I said prior. And everybody hated on me for saying this. And I didn't mean it any like disrespectful way, but I was just being honest about a situation, I feel. And you know what? Honesty gets you. You know what being honest gets you. But I want to find the clip because it's right here somewhere. Let me see. I wasn't on that many shows. I think it's this one. Yeah, here it goes. Hold on. All right, so here, oh shoot. I got to get that fixed. Okay, so let me, I just found it. I'm going to share this. So I said this right here.
People are still going to this fuckface's concerts and he's doing a whole funeral, like a fake funeral at all these concerts. Is disgusting. And the fact that these venues, like whatever venues, are still booking him, like what the fuck is y'all doing?
Can I say something very incendiary?
Please.
Of course.
Mexicans talking about pedophilia is crazy.
Oh, no.
You niggas love them young. Hey, look, get back in here right now. Dude,
Oh my God.
Lush, you are Mexican by default.
Jesus
The
Christ.
whole
is crazy.
quinceañera culture. I used to keep my horses with a bunch of Mexican dudes because we all had horses.
He's being an apologist right
I'm
now.
not being an apologist.
He's being an apologist right
I'm not
now.
being an apologist.
He's deflecting and being an apologist.
Did I say one lie?
No,
Did I say
nothing.
one lie?
This isn't about black
No,
and
no, it's
Mexican
not.
right now. This is
Listen.
about this fuck face
Wait, let me
doing.
finish.
So you're saying
How's it
that
being
because
put on
Mexicans
Mexican?
right now,
My
you're
brother.
saying because Mexicans have been caught doing fuck shit.
Okay, so Big D, don't leave because I'm about to play something else that is gonna show this hypocrisy real quick. Oh, by the way, this is my friend. She's real cool. I don't know why her thing popped up as soon as I clicked in right here, but she's doing her thing, I guess. Look, tell me why Swifty Blue said the same exact thing. He said the same. Let me see. Did I watch it already? Let me see. I hope it didn't go away. Let me see. Right. No.
And where's Swifty Blue? He's a little bit off the scene. We ain't been seeing too much of him.
Oh my God.
We
Damn it.
kind of been wondering.
Swifty Blue said the same exact thing that I said, but the reel is gone. The reel is gone. Wait, let me see if he made it a reel. Let me go to, I don't really know how to work, what you call it that well, but let's see. Adam 22. Oh, right here. I found it.
All the way honest. I'll be completely honest with you. Man, sometimes it can be sickening how like much people don't give a and it's I'm not gonna say it's just Mexicans, it could be a lot of people, but like I've seen like family parties or some, like whatever, you got uncle drunk and he over here like talk about this or that. And I'm not saying my family parties, but like homies or this and that, like pull up and I see how they get down different over there, or they're more comfortable at this family or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like grandpa dancing with the 16-year-old, whatever, like it might be tradition or normal to them because they come from like a different way of living, like they come from a ranch way of living where it's way different. Like, you know, you don't got, all you got is like cousins and family, like, you know, so it's like, this is all you see. It's not like you could go over here and you got tons of people, but it's just, they come from different ways of living. But, you know, like, that's just something people don't talk about. You know what? And let's be honest, all the way honest. I'll be completely honest with you. Man, sometimes it can be sickening how, like, much people don't give a
Right. So Swifty Blue said the same exact thing I said. He didn't mean it to put down his own people, and I didn't mean it to put down anybody either. But like, if someone says something about black people do this, black people, there are black mothers who tolerate, who boyfriend to do something to their daughters, and when the daughter go to them, they'll blame the daughter. Listen, everybody saw Precious, bro. Not a single black person came out and was like, Precious is fake. That's not how it is in the black community. We knew that was true. We knew that depiction of how that is a reality in the black community. We knew that. Not for everyone. Everyone's not doing it, but it does happen. You have to, like, if you can't be honest about yourself and your people, then don't even comment on your own people. Because the only way you're going to change things is if you're honest. If you hide things and try to sweep things under the rug, nothing's ever going to change for you. Nothing ever will change for you. But I just wanted to point out the hypocrisy. Swifty said it, nobody tripped on him. I said it, it's a problem. But me and that guy both see something, and we're clearly not afraid to speak out about it when asked, because the topic demands it. But that was it. But thank you guys all. It happens in every culture. It happens in every culture. But we were specifically talking about that in relation to Celeste Hernandez. Okay, guys, before we go, shout out to my boy Sticks and Stones LA for becoming a YouTube member. Guys, remember, membership is available. Thank you so much. I'm about to start producing content for the members only, so you guys can have a to show my appreciation for you guys becoming members. DBZ, what if? JB, shout out to you for the $5 holler. I am 19, Brandon. You are the only person I actually liked on No Jumper. He's an op. He's still going to use this content and still talk about you. He's a clown. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, thank you for the $2 holler. F that. He's getting punked out for that loud mouth. Thank you so much, Roscoe. Sticks and Stones LA, salute to the bro Brandon. Shout out to Sticks and Stones LA. Appreciate you, bro. Go cop some merch at sticksandstonesla.com. This Dragonfly, this is a hard shirt though, for real. If you know, you know. Comfortable as hell too. Thank you so much, my brother. I appreciate it. And that's it, guys. We in the building. We about to take off. 1 hour and 36 minutes, not bad, not going too long. Got Neem to call in, got some good call-ins. Some people dropped some very well thought out points. And let's just wish good for everybody. Let's hope that things work out in their favor. Everyone except Almighty. Let's just hope things work out in their favor. And that's it. But until the next time, please do me a favor and take care of yourselves. But most importantly, please take care of each other.